Today on Pro Church Daily, we're talking about 5 new digital tools that we're using in 2018.
Well, hey there, and welcome to Pro Church Daily, the show where in 10 minutes or less, you're going to get your daily dose of tips and tactics to help your church share the message of Jesus while we navigate the biggest communication shift we've seen in the last 500 years. I'm your host, Alex Mills. I'm joined as always by the boss man. It's Brady Shearer. And today we're talking about 5 new digital tools that we're using in 2018.
Everyone loves a good digital tool.
Yeah.
A tip, a tactic, a hack. And so we want to talk about 5 tools that we've begun using this year that have been especially helpful. So let's kick it off right away. The first one is Grammarly, and that is actually a URL, grammar.ly.
Yeah.
And Grammarly was a tool that I was aware of for a while, but as our team continued to expand and grow, and my analness when it came to grammar and punctuation continued to expand and grow, I realized that this was something that we needed. There are a lot of things that go into producing daily content, and I am not the overseer of so much of the post-production. You know, Joe Nex is the editor, and we've got Roxanne doing transcriptions and putting them up on the WordPress site, prochurchtools.com, and there's a lot of work that I no longer have my hands on. And so I wanted to have that kind of accountability when it comes to grammar and punctuation. It's not everybody's strong suit. It's not even necessarily something to be proud of. It happens to be something I am good at, but not everyone is. And so we just install it as a browser plugin, and it automatically makes sure that all punctuation is good. And look, we all have our slip-ups now and again. Every so often, I'm going T-O when I should go T-double-O, and it helps me not miss that.
I didn't start using this tool until like a few months after I started working here, and when I started managing more content, creating more content, and when I installed it on my browser, you know, I thought that just like native autocorrect, like whatever's built into your browser was fine, and it was correcting some of my slip-ups, and this is fine. But I noticed that Grammarly really catches a lot of things that were even slipping through just regular autocorrect, and it's helped us a ton.
Tool number 1, Grammarly. Tool number 2, ahrefs.com. Ahrefs, spelled literally as it said, the letter A, the letter H, refs, refs.com, is an SEO plugin that is highly advanced and really the best SEO, search engine optimization, even really site audit plugin that I've ever used. And so much of what we do at Pro Church Tools, as I just mentioned, is surrounded and centered upon building content with Nucleus, with Storytape, and of course with the Pro Church Tools brand as well. And so much of that has to do with keyword research and figuring out how can we reach out into the world through organic traffic, which when you reverse engineer how to do that, you've got to create content around a specific topic that a lot of people are searching for. You create a piece of content that answers the question or delivers value to them based on what they're searching for, and then you capture their email address with an email opt-in or an offer, a lead magnet. You know, this is basic marketing 101, but Ahrefs, especially since we've launched the new brands for Storytape and Nucleus, has been especially helpful when it comes to realizing what we're ranking for, maybe gaps where we could be ranking for, search traffic, figuring out the best search terms and doing keyword research there. Just an expansive tool that has been very helpful for launching these new brands. And so if you haven't, as a church, invested too much into SEO, haven't invested too much into building content that ranks, a tool that you might want to look into is Ahrefs. Be forewarned, it is not inexpensive, but it is perhaps the best tool for SEO that I've ever used.
Sweet.
Tool number 3, Linktr.ee. We've made a couple of mentions to this throughout various episodes of Pro Church Daily, but Linktr.ee is a tool made specifically to expand the number of links that you have within your Instagram bio. It's made for that specifically. We all know within our Instagram profile, you are given a single URL, unlike other platforms like Twitter, Facebook, where you can post URLs in every post and every tweet. Instagram limits that within the posts themselves. You can't link anything in a caption, and so what you can do is you are allotted a single link in your Instagram profile, and the difficulty with this is that you have to cycle through that link all the time. You're going to your profile, you're clicking the settings, you're updating it. Maybe you forget to update it. An old post reference, link in bio, that link is no longer in bio. A new post says link in bio. You forgot to put the new link in bio. It's a nightmare. It's a hassle.
On top of all that, you only get one.
Exactly.
And that's just not enough for most people.
And so Linktree, what it does is think of it like a tree. The trunk is the single link, and then with many branches, it expands to as many links as you want. So if you click on the prochurchtools.com/Instagram link within my Instagram account, you will be able to reach all of our social platforms, Pro Church Daily, Storytape, Nucleus, all of that stuff. And so what we do is we expand that single link into many. And because people have asked, we've actually coupled Linktree with Pretty Link, which is a free WordPress plugin that allows us to create that link, prochurchtools.com/Instagram.
Right.
Otherwise, you'd be like Linktree/Instagram or Linktree/ProChurchTools.
Yeah.
So you can use a custom link building plugin like that. Pretty Link is free. It's a bonus one.
And there are paid features for Linktree, but you don't need them. Like neither you or I use them, and we use a lot of links in our Linktrees. We have the free account, and it's been like, we've talked about this before, it's been more than what I expected out of a free platform, and it works great for us.
I actually have all paid accounts.
Okay, perfect. There you go.
Because I wanted to remove the branding and customization.
Look at that.
So just in case you went to ours and thought, wait a minute, how is he doing that? I think we did upgrade. It's $5 a month.
Okay.
So for us, that was an easy upgrade. But of course, you're going to get the bulk of the features for free as well.
Sweet.
Fourth tool is Smart URL. And I just started using this actually this week. And this Smart URL is a tool that, similar to Linktree but not native to Instagram, allows you to take a single URL and then expand upon what a visitor would be able to access when they click that URL.
Okay.
So we, for the longest time, had prochurchdaily.com and prochurchpodcast.com. And if you went to prochurchdaily.com, you'd be redirected to our YouTube playlist for Pro Church Daily. If you went to prochurchpodcast.com, you'd be redirected to our Apple Podcasts directory for the Pro Church Podcast. And I found that this was a little bit cumbersome, and that didn't account for SoundCloud, it didn't account for Stitcher, it didn't account for Spotify, for TuneIn, for any Android account where you can listen to the Pro Church Podcast as well. So what Smart URL does is it was specifically made for creatives, so podcasters, musicians, and it's especially great for podcasts. They have kind of a preset for using a smart URL with a podcast.
Okay.
Where if you now, to preview it, go to prochurchdaily.com, you'll see a featured episode as well as all the most recent episodes, as well as links to every single platform that you can listen or view Pro Church Daily on. And so now you, as the visitor, as the user, get to make the decision. It's your prerogative. Where do you want to subscribe or listen to Pro Church Daily? You can go to the YouTube channel. You can subscribe in Spotify. You can go to Apple Podcasts. And then even by going to Apple Podcasts, it will then work on redirecting you to the correct country. Because we're Canadian. And so every time I would go to iTunes and get the link for our podcast, it would always default to the Canadian store. And then I'd have to manually go in and edit it and hope that was right. Really no way of checking. And so this solves all of that. Smart URL is the tool.
This is going to be really helpful for churches, because if you're listening to this episode and you're anything like me and you run your message content for your church, you're getting messages pretty frequently saying, how can I listen to this on Android, or how can I listen to this on Moto X, or whatever device people are using? And I've never been able to have a great answer because I didn't want to post them all individually on our website. I just posted the iTunes podcast link and figure most people are using Apple devices, what have you. But this will be a perfect solution for that.
Also, it does have a free option as well.
Awesome.
Fifth and final tool, I'll pass this over to Alex. We recently bought a tool. This is a digital tool that is accompanied by hardware. It's called Skyroam. Alex and Brandon convinced me to get it. So Alex, why did we get this?
Well, look, when we've been traveling for Story Tape, whether it's to Iceland or Ireland or Switzerland, we knew that we were going to need data for GPS and for our phones, uploading Insta stories, what have you. And so using our phone's data plan on roaming just wasn't going to be a great option. So we rented one of those personal hotspot devices. And we've done it twice. And we just weren't satisfied with the experience either time, because one of the times we rented it from Europe, it flew over here, and then we brought it with us. We had to ship it back. Other times the device was getting throttled after we used a certain amount of data, and it just wasn't great. So I saw an ad online for the Skyroam device, and it's perfect. So we just got it in the mail. We're going to try it out soon. We haven't had a chance to try it yet. But one of the reasons I decided to pull the trigger on this device was because of the social proof online. So many people are giving this device great reviews. So what it is, it's a little... It's round, it's orange, and it's a personal hotspot. And the best part about this one, and there are all different kinds of these and brands and options, but this one is pay as you go. And so you don't pay for like a month. So if your trip is only a couple days, you're not paying for a month and paying for data that you're not going to use, but you pay per day. It's a really reasonable charge, and you only pay for what you use. It's super portable, really high speed, Wi-Fi connections, and you can share it amongst 5 devices. So that's even more than enough for 2 of us to go on a trip. And so if there's any travel that you do for your church, maybe a missions trip or something, this could be a really useful device for that.
Skyroam, Skyroam. That'll do it for today's episode of Pro Church Daily. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hey, thanks for watching today's episode of Pro Church Daily. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you never miss another one.
And if you like this video, come on, you know what to do. Hit the like button.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you in another one.